stable 4 minutes. That's as good as I can ask it for now. Okay. Let's go back to what we were doing. No, we don't want to mess with this anymore. We wanted to see our edge detection working. So these are like test images. We should probably have very different test images later, but for now, let's see. Is this interesting? It is interesting. It's not exactly what I imagined. It's totally not what I imagined. But I don't know. I'm okay with this one. Like, I like the outer edge here. I think there's too much details on some of these. I might be okay with these, but I'm not. No, don't fashion us. Can we make the edge less detailed, sharper? Just the outside. That's the edge. I don't know, this might be less detailed, sharper, and I wish I could. This is one thing, but what I wanted. So we know the original. I think I want to render the edge on the image itself, not on the detect. We want the component showcase to show the edge detection on top of the image itself. Okay. Render. Oh, okay. Saving images. Saving images, I actually need the fonts, and I think I've saved physical deployments to font. I'm not sure what the Emulator to get one of my phones. To get one of my phones running, but no, stuff is not set up at the moment. Like, I had it and then I disabled it. I'm not sure. So what was the new component here? I forget. This is the info panel. So do we have actually the info panel? How do I go back and showcase? Back? Yeah. Overlays. Okay, so this is the new component we wanted to create here. So this should later go on the camera. For now, this is starting to show stuff. Okay, so this location is not how I wanted. The location shouldn't have its own title section. And latitude and longitude. Latitude, longitude. Is it shortcut as short form is just lat and long? And long should just be added to this name list after the all the showcase. Show the showcase of the case of data as this location. Just which what's the name? What's the name? How do we call the permission location? Location. Because it's with location permission. Yeah, with location. Okay. Let's see. Get phone working. Remind myself of the script. Okay, let's work on the script for a second. Add script slash star. I'm gonna add all of them now. I'm gonna script slash add. Also fast. No. This happened. I don't know what's going on with my Linux situation. Well, all the file browsing menus are just going crazy. First time I've seen it in Blender, and then in Shortcut, I think, and then just about anywhere now. It worked, and then it stopped working. And it's kind of frustrating. The real problem is, I don't know while AI is working if I want to kill it or not. Yeah, we can see these are moving. I can cancel this. Okay, let's let this run for now, and I'll use the emulator for now, and I'll do script slash whatever. What do I really want? I want a deploy for physical devices. I want deploy default phone, which deploys the default app to physical phone. It should ask which device I want to log to. But another one was then the file to by default. In fact, we use factor or call the another script. We use don't duplicate code. Yeah. Why does repo map continue to give me this error? Yeah, you should just update the map and stop showing me this. I'm not sure if these are working or not. I think they are. I need to fix my menu thing somehow. Okay, this is a simple task, so it's okay that I didn't choose the architect, I hope. Maybe actually by the speed of reply here will know if those tasks are finished or not. Should have brought myself a glass. So the big question is, who's going to be my first ever follower? What? Did this actually open the files for this after an hour? Or is this something else? Why did this window pop? This is not the scripts, and this is just a project. No idea. Let's close this one. Oh, we can cancel here finally. Here. Okay, so I didn't crash this. Are we actually working? Is there no button to go to the end? I just used normal buttons. Goes to the end. Application. So it's the AI is still being a bit slow. It's thinking on 3 different calls. This call, this call. This is an annoyance that every time I pass a task, it goes to the top. I don't know if it's me. Was this the guy talked about a new version coming? Please send me a couple of like, oh, I fixed it in version whatever. There's a new version from an hour ago. New version is ready. Restart data to apply. Oh, nice. Okay. Google has been really slow. So we put task 1 here, task 2 here, and third task, and only the third task actually is ready. Create new file. Wow. Plug command. You restructure engine. Okay. Sure. Yes. Do I know what we have now? Not exactly. Let's try /script/deploy. What's the phone file? Just created and deploy. Maybe it's just because we don't have permissions yet. Deploy phone. chmod +x scripts deploy. Should we look at the script? Kinda trust it, and I kinda just read one of those horror stories where they delete the entire database or the entire home directory with some kind of MCP tool access crazy thing. So now I'm wondering if there's anything interesting here. This is not exactly how I expected it to look, but it's gonna be fine. What's the deploy command? It didn't actually duplicate as much as I hoped, but default phone. Let's see. Is this gonna work? So the other tasks are still running, still thinking, not moving. Come on. At times, I think the first task we put over there just returned like in a minute or less, and then the one we used here returned pretty quickly. But then the other 2 are still running. Okay, so got 2 phones connected. This is the one now you're looking at me through. This is the webcam, and this is another device I just connected to try to do some of the testing. So let's try to deploy to it and see if it works. If it works, I should somehow show you the phone. Not really prepared for it, but maybe we can figure it out. Actually, I didn't need the script if I'm actually using a physical device. I could have used this here. If you're using my thing here is okay. So this is the 3.4. Yeah. Why are you bugging me with weird messages? I have my phone here, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see the camera too well. I'm trying to show it to the camera. It seems pretty laggy for me. Maybe it's just because I'm broadcasting and then I'm watching my own stream on another device. Goes across the world, comes back. Mirroring might result in information disclosure. Yes, I'm gonna dox myself. That's what I was saying. Okay. That's what we decided to do. Had a huge blip down on the streaming, but it still says excellent. Yeah. So yeah, it's really gonna be doxing. Yeah, I get a pile of books. No, it's crashed. What's going on? Oh, should I try this again? What happened? Let's try this again. 3.4. Nice. Yeah. See, I have. Where's my octopi cutie? Here. Okay. This is my best desk ornament. And this is my weird setup for the second screen and stuff. But what I wanted to see is if taking a picture does a thing. Oh, yes, it does a thing. It crashes the app. Great. Agent role now available. This wasn't super useful yet, but we have a thing. I want to have the same thing for similarly create too much stuff here. Let's drop. We don't need all of these. Let's remove this, remove that, remove this. Sure, maybe we'll keep it sure. I'll get rid of everything and sure. Okay, we got this. Okay. Similarly, deploy, showcase, phone, sort of completeness. Just so we have the complete set of options. I think you get what I want, right? Hopefully. Yeah, we want it to be here. Oh, okay. Edit detection finished. Something. Oh, we didn't even ask to edit file, or did it? Don't see a comment. We need to increase the threshold sensitivity. Higher threshold filters out subtle texture. Noise leaving only the strongly finalized. To overlay detection on the image, we switch from a set by side row layout to stack box layout. Here are the changes for. Okay. We are in ask mode. I should have been in like code or agent. Let's go to say implement. Should be fine. Assuming we'll get the responses somewhere, sometime during the stream and not tomorrow. We got the ad for the webcam. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably buy that later at some point. This doesn't look so good. Why all these and why are these special characters? Are it supposed to be like line numbers? It's going a bit crazy. Well, wait, I'm confused. So, this is what we've just asked for now. Go to the end. Okay, cool. Implement, yeah. So the new component was asking a question. Add all files. Which files did you ask for? It's actually gonna give me what I want. Sometimes when it already proposes I will replace the whole file. Yeah, I don't know, take it. No, I don't want the image. So we said we have a new thing with these. I wanted to deploy the showcase. Want to refresh this one with our new panels. We're working on tasks in parallel. So one is the overlays, one is the edge detection, one is the scripts. And do we have anything else? Wanted to fix the save the picture, but sure, should do here. What did we have last? With an architectural garbage of yeah, the changes. I say here's the update to the code, but nothing happened. Implement the save image, but it crashes. So this just do this. As a section for showcase finished, the component changes finished, I hope. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Where is our deploy? Let's deploy both. ADV, showcase, still in showcase. Physical devices skipped. Let's do this again because we've updated. We have the second feature as well. So we should have two features updated. One is this panel, and one is the edge detection. So if you've missed it, I'll show the edge detection again. So we have the computer vision and we have the edge detection here, and what I wanted is to show on the original, not on the side for one thing, and I want it to be less detailed for another. Yeah, we got this installed. Let's start with the overlays. I don't see the update. Not fun. Computer vision, yes, we have it on the picture itself. But this is so small. Okay, let's go back to the component. So, show the images, project. Image block, fancy, margins, me, win view, images, oops, search, file block, can make the file name tiny, on top of the image, so save more space, the images there, box, not getting etched. That looks nice. Nah, this must be just no, actually, cool. And by the way, what happens if I, yeah, drop something, device rotation. That goes to change. I doesn't want that. Where's the new? Did I write it here? I think I've confused the screens. We'll stop it here. No. I wanted the edge detection. This is the place we're talking about. Edge detection. We don't need to read me anymore. This is what I wrote about. Here. Not sure. Actually, there's a mistake. I delete. I did something. I'm looking at it. What do we have here? So, select a message. They say I still don't see what happened here. Overlays. Should I just try to deploy it one more time? Doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right. Let's see, overlays. No change. Okay, let's edit that. Say, see, I don't see. Change. We are unfolding, that should be fine. So this guy, it languages full wide with. Let's see. Let's deploy again. How are we on stream? So we had one red section, we had like 3 or 4, and a lot of spikes down. But is it to 0 or is it to just below 5k? I think. Below the inspector. Inspector. Okay, computer vision. Oh, nice. We got the images. Filling a lot of the space. I use the biggest image I can. Okay. So we can see the edge detection is picking up the edge of the flower. It's picking some other stuff as well. Interesting. I have two nodes for the edge detection. One is if I turn the phone on, I can see the edge. Good. What is this actually? Basic example. Test algorithm test. This is dark mode and RTM. Why did it have so much? What? Oh, the edge detection. We don't need dark mode test. That's one. Dark mode, dark mode. More RTL. What the hell? Why RTL is relevant? Font scaled 2x. Oh, shows me. Oh, it gave me like different examples of the image names. I don't need the image name. Let's just have the basic sample. And you can remove that part of the name. Okay, one thing. Oh, okay, so this is working. This is cool. Once it finishes doing. Okay, let's just ask for this for now. Saving. Interesting. This is done commit. Let's see. Let's deploy the new version. Okay, I wanted to check how the inspector is joined. So we're broadcasting for 38 minutes already? Is that what I have in the other app as well? 38. We did have dropped frames. What are all these dropped frames now? Just right now. Is that like a hardware issue? Because it's going, or is that just the internet going down? I'm confused. This doesn't matter when I move more. Does it spike the encoder or anything? Does it give me any information on what up with the drop frames? It's almost 1%. Is that just the internet? Isn't it better if I have more frames per second than less, and then less of them drop? Is that less noticeable? Or is that just creating more of an issue? You can need to figure this out from the VOD. The other thing. Oh, whatever. It's not hardware per se. There's no pressure on the encoding. Like the encoding is 30%, that's fine, that's more than fine. There's plenty of memory, plenty of processing, plenty of everything. The only thing is probably the internet itself. I don't claim to have a good internet. I probably have a very sucky internet. Very, very bad internet. But that's what I have. I'm like, if this makes a ton of money, I can invest in internet, but it's pretty expensive, so it has to show something. So this is like crazy. So it shows unstable for 15 seconds. 15 seconds is starting to be a lot. If it was like 5 seconds, three would be okay. 1, 2, 3, back, cool. But 15 seconds is much. You know anything? Like, why is this red? And so the low is 556. Like, why is this red and an issue and this is not an issue? Is this just what? How does this work? Is like it doesn't show, but we dropped frames here and we didn't drop frames here. We just sent less. So what? How does this thing work? And again, they now show like 6.5 is the upper bar, and here it was 8 as the upper bar. Why did they drop? And what's on this side? Is this like frames per second? What? Oh, the white is the white belongs to this side, and the red belongs to the other side. No, it still doesn't make sense. Why does the white? Did the scale change? What's going on? I don't get it. They did change the scale. I think they just changed the scale. Because there's bumps here, and there's bumps there. So we had a larger bump down. So it pushed the 4.5. And here we didn't have such a low, so it didn't scale the graph. Scaling on this render is just weird. That's the thing. Okay. Done. If it becomes unstable. I think you're just telling me these 15 seconds after the fact. You're not telling me there's any issues. Does it mean I should just reduce my overall bandwidth? Or like my streaming bandwidth? Will that improve things? Or would that just be the same or worse? Or should I try for 60 frames per second and that would be more consistent? Should I ask AI? Can you explain the Twitch inspector 10 to 15 seconds unstable? I see lower deeps where it doesn't call it stable max red issue. Don't stand working. Also not exactly sure what the issue is or how bad. Does it would I be better off broadcasting on a lower bitrate or higher frame rate. Don't see any of my computer wishes any flows edge that's 30% usage. I know the internet is probably not great, so I have plenty of more than with I'm using that that I'm using. I said we should keep you always on top. And what do we do with this stick? Okay, you flip around, thank you. Overlays. Now just open the overlays. Okay. This is fine, but it's a bit small. How long will I flat and flat block? No. No. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's call this something else. This is info panel overlay. I could have no, wait, there in T other numbers need to extend with the performance. Okay, I'll be right back. This doesn't work. Be right back. Get a call. Yeah, Okay, I'm back. Can we see I'm back? See myself back yet, but hopefully. So yeah, it continues to work even when I'm not here. So we got the info overlay to test and the edge case to test. Why did I hear it long? Is the good one or a bad one? Restart required to something. Don't want to restart. Thank you. Let's update the showcase. What else were we working on? We have the thing for the phone. Let's just allow it to create the file. Not sure if I'm even gonna check it at the moment. So let's see overlays. Yeah, that's kind of okay. That's kind of okay. So let me clarify all the situational testing for this. So why am I hearing myself suddenly? Is there like suddenly a delay, or did I turn on the something like I turn on monitor or something? Weird. Or did we start like having a huge delay? Mic working over there. That's weird. Why am I hearing myself? Oh, I probably kept like Spectre, one of these. Okay, Spectre here is fine. Close it anyway. Did I lose you? No idea. Oh, Booyah Grammar is on. What else interesting? So much. Okay, I wanted to get into this. What are we working on first? Not sure. I want to know that this stream is working fine because it sounds a bit weird suddenly. I didn't hear myself before, now I'm hearing myself. Not sure what's going on. Let's leave this for now. Let's see, what does it want here? Twitch inspector, breakdown. Do you have a shirt, or I'll look at it later? Unstable driver, typically triggered by significant and unstable from your set bitrate, or momentarily disconnected of an intermediate network issues, rather than simple encoding. Okay, lower bitrate does not proceed the nuance of the system here, small deeps, normal variance, if you're using constant. So basically it says, this is kinda normal. Oh, but the issue is, the event is bad because it most certainly causes buffering, stream freezing, and a complete disconnect for your viewers. Oh, that's really bad. Since your resources are fine, probably your upload network stability as you suspected. Don't have much to do with that though. I'll check your connection path. The issue is not lack of bandwidth, but stable bandwidth to specify. I'm still on my 5G network, right? That should be fine. Actionable steps. Try following to stabilize your connection. Test a different ingest server. Third party tool like Twitch test. What is Twitch test? This interesting free open source allow you to easily measure your upload speed. Oh, what I'm hearing is the other streamer, and I thought I'm hearing myself or something. Yeah, was this actually interesting? Bandwidth plus quality, RTT. Maybe I'll hear it for later. Oh, I swear it's the other streamer. I thought it sounded like hearing myself and I heard him. I think he just spoke at the same cadence I have, or rhythm, and the volume and the. It's weird. Okay, well, so connection path, different server, wired connection. Yeah, I've thoroughly tested. I have like 4 milliseconds. I don't know if there's a spikes something. Local bandwidth that's a problem. Bitrate versus frame rate. Oh, it's slightly. Stability is slightly lower. Right buffer against all recommendations is a higher frame rate. Or if your network is the bottleneck, lowering the frame rate significantly reduces the required bitrate. Can help. Not lowering the bitrate. Check if it's any better. No, maybe later. Because to do this, I need to interrupt the stream. Maybe I'll consider lowering it and try the next stream without that. But I don't know if I want. Does it check actually test duration? Maybe I'll mark it for later. So we've seen this has an update, and if we restart, we'll get the update. Do we want to restart this, or we're gonna destroy our flow at the moment? I have no flow at the moment. Let's close this. Okay. This is not safe at all, but we're doing it anyway. Very bad, very bad. Close show, please. I think we have already deployed and we've seen this, right? Do I actually know if AiderDesk has finished updating or just guessing? Just guessing. Oh, I wanted to tell. Oh, now I remember. Remember. AiderDesk. Yeah, my sync is horrible. Don't sync. People will pay me just not to sync. Yay, we got new thing. Now it says close because before it said cancel. It drove me crazy. I opened was it a bug or just a feature request? I think a feature request and fixed it. And this makes me happy for some reason. File-based agent profiles and enhanced extendability. What? Beef. Agent profiles. No idea. Okay. Shareable rules. Nice. Then set in interface with sidebar notifications. Oh, set it. The full page. Yeah. What the batch actions. I like how it's. I like this guy for some reason. Yeah. I wanted this. Well, like I actually opened a ticket, but he said he already had another ticket. Added batch actions. That's good. That's really good. Added changes. Issue and caching. Okay. Watch files. Okay. Change lockdown. Love to hear your thoughts. That's the reason I open tickets, but I have like 60 tickets. Although we actually looked at me once. No, I won't be tempted. I won't be tempted to do it on stream and just play around with the menus. It's gonna be boring. I'll have nothing to talk about. Don't do it. For the showcase of this component, he already has. I don't know. one story. Okay, let's on 3 stories. One is just to is the default items with empty and one also have values. Second is empty with location. Is previous empty. Is this empty with location? No. Should show as well. Said should be with previous values the same, which should have past what with past values. So later I'd want to extend it to do matching. Okay, let's start with this for now. Edge detection. Let's go back to edge detection. What did we have? This is pretty nice. Need some better examples. There's one thing I don't love. What is this? How do I do zoom in? Stay way to forge no lit outline lines, not adding details. Plus dots and want it out. Yes. Now if I should just throw the samples. Okay. Slide down to those shapes. That's of That makes sense. Subjects. And help with that. Let's do it on ask. I don't want it to go too crazy. This I did not even do the defaults and see if we can actually save images. And box place. We do have the new outline, so we can deploy. Actually, deploy both. Okay. Start to give it time. Get this a bit more. Oh, okay. So, try to take a picture here. That picture shows. Oh, so info, did I get what I want? Locations, not previous. There's default, no previous. Data. Location. Yeah, I would have liked them at the other side. Why is it actually numbered, but it's not ordered by the number? Okay. To color code. In case want to color code each current value by how close it is within some parameters. We should have a dark green showing perfect match. For example, zoom. Yeah, perfect match. Should be lighter green to show it is in acceptable range of expected accuracy. no yellow. Okay. Good. Range. Oh, page. Based in live accuracy provided by T1. This, I don't know exactly how this works. No. Gauge. Should have the or runs to show a perfect match. Now they just case for that matches. Now they partial 18 accuracy acceptable accuracy. Not what script am I running? I now go on settings where I run this. I hope they don't expose like details. Okay, they did say they changed it completely. Yeah, I'm going to cancel model library. Okay, so can I remove? Yeah, we can click here and then hide selected. And then we can add just the GPT show here. GPT-5. No, modify one. Yeah, all these I wanna unhide selected. So what do we have? Gemini, I have on its own thing. ChatGPT, we have Claude stuff. Claude dash. Oh, what is it? Claude dash 3.5, 4.5. My question is, new models, do they start unhidden or hidden? So 4.5 is the latest now. Not like that. Claude dash. Just the Claude dash 3. Oh, they have their own thing. Okay, it doesn't matter. 4.5, 4.5. Which one? I don't remember. It's like Haiku up to something. Not Haiku. Haiku is the worst. And then we have the Optus and the Sonnet. The Sonnet is the one we like. Haiku. I don't know if I want Haiku. Let's get those unhidden. What else is the other? So the big three are ChatGPT, OpenAI, ChatGPT 5 that I've used. There's the Gemini and then there's the Claude. I used to use DeepSeek and I've tried the new open ones, the MaxMin and the K2. Didn't like any of them. I guess when I see something in like a test or something, I can. If something gets some hype and I want to test it, there's no problem to get in here again. But this reduces the mess over here. Yes, not but if I allow. I can hide the old Gemini ones probably. I don't need the. What happened to our other banana? I'm not gonna use this here. That's no, this doesn't work. Hey, what happened? Come on. This dash one. Why? Oh, what? You can show them both at the same time. I forget about that. Oh, something not right here. What am I saying here? Oh, everything's a bit crazy. Okay. Something a bit crazy. Tasks are still running. That's the time for me to log off for now. I'll come back at another time. What happened here? Actually, no. Just how do I go? Back here, back here. Oh, so these are gonna take a while, and this is not solve anything. Okay. Let's stop for now and come back either later, tomorrow, I'm not sure. Maybe even later. But that's it for now. And then I can check the VODs, recordings, see what's going on, and why have the no. I want to see this is huge lag. Okay, let's test that out. Anyway, that's it for right now. We'll be back at another time. I don't have a schedule yet. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I'm trying. See you later, guys.